it started, ha. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started, ha. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started, ha. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started, ha. Let's get it started in here. Yeah.
Hey guys, so as a thank you for the 4,000 subscribers, I asked you all to put some questions in the comment section of my previous videos. So I'm going to go down through this little list I made and answer these questions to the best of my ability. First question, what size mouthpiece do I use? I actually use a 7C mouthpiece, which is probably a mouthpiece that you all started playing on when you first learned to play trumpet. I've also used in the past a 5C, a 6A4A, a 14A4A, a Yamaha 11. So I've played on all those mouthpieces, and what I keep going back to is just the basic 7C. And in the large majority of the videos on my channel, you're going to see me using a 7C mouthpiece. The reason why I always came back to that is because my lips are just the most comfortable using it, and that's honestly the mouthpiece you should use. Like whatever mouthpiece you feel the most comfortable playing on, just stick with that mouthpiece. It could be a 5C, it could be a 3C, it could be a 14A4A, or whatever types of mouthpieces there are. I know there's a lot. Just play on whatever you feel most comfortable playing on, and don't think to yourself that you need to switch or buy a different mouthpiece to be a better player. Second question, how long have I been playing trumpet? I've been playing trumpet for around 10 or 11 years, and honestly, I'm pretty terrible for having played that long, but until I can find enough free time to, well, forget free time, I've had free time before, the free time and the willpower and the actual need to become a better player, then I'm probably going to stay at the same skill level that I've always been at. The fact is that for covering pop songs and whatnot, I don't need to be any better than I already am. Next question, do I play any other instruments? I actually do not play any other instruments. I sing, but that's about it. I've only been singing for around a year or so, year and a half, and I can't even say that that's a real thing. It's something that I just enjoy doing, so I figure I should just do it more often, try to practice, increase my range. I'm aware that some of my singing in the tutorial videos sounds awful. The fact is that there are some songs I can sing particularly well, and there are other songs that I try to cover that I just can't sound very good on. My voice just isn't made for singing a lot of songs that I try to sing. But there are some songs, as long as I can sound decent on some things, I'll always enjoy doing it. And I just do it for the tutorials because it's convenient. I'm not trying to show off my voice. There isn't anything worth showing off there. It's just easier for me to sing through the lyrics so you can follow the notes on the screen. Next question, what's the highest note I can play? Highest note I can play would be a D or a D sharp. I think I've played a D sharp before. The fact is that I'm not very skilled at playing in the upper register. I have not trained my lips to properly slot certain notes, and for far too long in my playing career, I relied on the technique of pressing the instrument against my face, which is terrible, but no one ever told me it was wrong for so many years, so I always thought I was doing it right. No. If you are leaving bruises on your lips, if you are causing your lips to bleed, if you are scarring the inside of your lips, you're not doing it right. What you're supposed to do is train these lip muscles so well to the point where you can just get a certain aperture formed and just slot certain notes. It really shouldn't take you a ton of effort to play higher notes. They're supposed to happen like any other types of notes. They just need to be slotted higher and you need to use more air. But until I get that instructed to me in a proper way, or until I sit down and put the time in to do it, I'm probably never going to improve my range training either. Which, don't use me as an example. Terrible idea. Next question, why did I choose to play trumpet? I have an aunt and an uncle who both play trumpet, so I have like seen them before, and I thought, man, this could be fun. I mean, they're loud, they play melody line, and the thing that you notice when you listen to a piece is a trumpet, especially in a marching band setting. That's the first thing you notice is some ridiculous trumpet screaming lines. So I thought it'd be fun, so that's basically why I chose to play it. Really no other reason involved there. Having only 3 buttons was nice too. Like me and my little 10-year-old brain thought, oh, there's only 3 buttons, how hard it could be. It's much harder than that. Anyway, next question. What do I use to make sheet music? So I actually use a software called MuseScore, and I'm actually using the second iteration of it, so it's just MuseScore 2. You can Google it if you want. It's free, download, and it's pretty useful. How I actually make my sheet music is the program that I record my cover songs in, Ableton Live. What I do is I consolidate all of my melody lines and I right click and I hit convert melody to MIDI. What it does is it analyzes the frequency and the pitch of any notes that it can hear, and it'll convert it into a digital MIDI track. So it will sound like a little electric piano if I play back through it in Ableton. And I can go back through and change all the note lengths, and I can quantize them to make them correct, so you don't have crazy things in your final version like 256 notes or something ridiculous like that. And when I export the MIDI clip, I can actually export it into MuseScore. So I can load the MIDI clip in MuseScore and it'll actually make the MIDI clip into sheet music for me. It'll count for all the rests, all the articulations. It's really nice, and if I quantize it and line everything up before I export it into MuseScore, it's no effort for me at all afterwards. I don't have to change or modify anything. It should be just good to go. Put a title on it, done. So using that method, I can make sheet music in usually less than an hour, less than 2 hours at the most. So a really nice way to make music if you have Ableton Live and some program that can just load MIDI right into sheet music. Next question, do I sync my videos with audio played beforehand or do I play live? I sync my videos with audio that I played beforehand. The reality is that I am not skilled enough of a player to play a song for 2.5 minutes straight and A, not make a single mistake, or B, not sound weaker as time goes on. The fact is that I used to play every day in high school. I don't play every day anymore. I don't even play every other day. I play maybe once or twice a week. And that is not enough to keep my lips strong enough to where they need to be to play through things in one take. There might be like 2 videos on my channel from like a year and a half ago where I play them in one take because I wanted the challenge. But what I usually do to use my time most efficiently is I'll record, say, the verse part of a song, then I'll record the chorus, then the bridge, then any other special parts that I want, and I string them all together. It's way more time efficient, it is faster, I don't have to deal with trying to get the perfect take, and given the fact that I try to make these things as quickly as possible, that is the method that I feel like I have to use to compensate for my lack of ability. It's not how I want it to be, but it's just better for me in every conceivable way. Oh, the live looping videos though. The live looping videos are of course live. Like what you're seeing on the camera is what I'm playing. So those aren't faked or anything. Last question, how old am I? I am actually 20 years old, which no one really cares about because since I'm at college, the only age that people really care about around here is 21. I'm a sophomore in college, and that's about the only thing interesting about my age. So, I'm currently in the room where I actually record my covers in, so I'm going to be here for probably the rest of the night. I have homework to do, I have things to take care of, I had a mildly stressful week, and next week's not going to be much better, unfortunately. So I don't know if there'll be a cover ready for this week or not. Alright, I'm going to be here for the rest of the night. I'm going to see if I can get anything done besides my homework, and I think that's everything. Alright guys, have a nice day.